All right, hello and welcome to Drawing with Mr. B. I'm Mr. B, and this here is a Poliwhirl. I don't know if I'd say it's one of my favorite Pokemon to play, but it is one of my favorite to look at because of that cool whirl in the middle. So if this looks like something that you might want to draw, or even just watch me draw, feel free to grab a pen, a pencil, whatever you got, and let's go draw it. All right, so we're going to start with the closer of the two eyes. And I'm going to start about here. Let's go up and over. And it's more or less a circle. It's just a slight oval. Now from here, let's make that pupil. Just like that. And we're going to make a little highlight right in here. Good. Okay. So we're going to do this a little bit differently. I'm actually going to do the curve of his stomach and everything before I do the other eye, just because it's all behind. But you'll see, it'll make sense. Or you saw it in the preview image at the beginning of this video. So I'm going to start about here, so like kind of in line with that highlight from that eye, and we're just going to go down and around to here to right about there. Now what we've done is we left some room for like a leg here and another leg here, but now we have like a nice we don't want to overlap anything, we don't have to erase anything, so we have like a nice thing to set all of our stuff on. You'll see what I mean here. Okay, so starting right here on this line, we're going to make the beginning of the eye. It's going to come down, and it's not quite going to hit the end there. It's going to go like that. All right, we'll do the same thing for the pupil. Just move it slightly inside here. We're going to go up and over until we connect to that line. And then our little highlight, as before, just a little circle in there. Awesome. Next, let's do his sort of frog-like brows here. So we'll start here. We're going to make this go up and over, and it's going to get a little farther away. And part of that is perspective. This is just closer to the viewer than that. There's a principle in drawing called foreshortening, and that's, just things that are closer to you. It's a spatial thing. Anyway, so now I'm going to continue this over to meet up with that brow ridge. So starting right about here, we're going to go curve it up and over until it hits there. Awesome. Now we're going to do the brow ridge here, and it's going to go over the top just like that and hit that line. So starting right on the line we made previously, we're going to go up and over and like that. Cool. All right. I know sometimes these look a little weird as you're drawing them, but when they're done, you realize why you did certain things. All right, so a couple little nostrils for our Poliwhirl. There's one. There's two. And let's do the whirl. Let's do the stomach area that gives him his name. Okay. So right about here, so on that line, we're going to make a big curve. It comes down like that. All right. Now I'm going to do the whirl itself. I'm going to make my pencil a little bit bigger, so I only have to do it once. For you, if you're going to go over it and mark or whatever, it'll be a lot easier. So I'm just going to start here. I'm going to make that spiraling whirl that gives our friend Poliwhirl his name. And all the way over, and we're going to stop it before it gets to that belly. Good. So next, let's do his hands, the sort of boxing glove looking hands. So I'm going to start about here. I'm going to do sort of a cuff on that boxing glove thing. Okay, come around, go up, and we'll start just inside that line, and we'll make the actual curve up and over the hand And then this is the part where it comes into the palm like that. Now, let's make the thumb. We're going to bring it up and over till it just about touches that line, like that. Then we're going to make a continuation of this line that goes just on the other side like that. Now we're going to come along this curve, and when we get to about here, we're just going to make a line that curves, goes past there, just like that. Looks a lot like a boxing glove. Now, you may have noticed it's just floating out in space, so obviously we have to make a couple little lines here as his arm to make it look right. There we go. All right, now let's do the arm on this side before we do the continuation of this curve, simply because it actually comes in front. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to start here. And I'm going to make that sort of cuff of his glove. Okay. Start in here, and we're going to go out, around, and over till we get to about here. Because the hand is facing the other way, we're not going to see the palm. We're actually looking at the back of this hand. So I'm going to start here, come up and around, touch that, go back out to about there, and then just connect this in like that. Perfect. Give him a couple little lines here for arms. We'll start here and just go in, start there and go in. Nice. All right, now I'm going to start, I'm going to continue this line. So come bring it over to here. And we're just going to go like that, curve it down, come over, and now it's going to continue out right about here, starting at that line. Going to go out and around. Now, because this foot is closer, what I'm going to do here is go, I'm just going to continue that same straight line. I'm going to make a little foot for him. Okay, bring it back in, do his leg, and come up and connect. Awesome, friends. We are mostly done. All we have left is his other foot. It starts here. It goes down and out, just like a foot would. Come back around, up and in, like that. All right, that is our Poliwhirl. I'm going to color him. I'm going to clean him up, and then we'll be done with the video. Okay, Poliwhirl. There it is. Well, if you enjoyed drawing this, maybe check out some of the other videos on my channel. Okay, so you should see the logo for this channel on the screen. If you click on that, you can subscribe. You can also ring the bell to be notified about new videos. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to say anything to me, or if you want to suggest another thing for me to draw. I'm always looking for stuff. Obviously, 5 days a week, that's a lot of drawings. You can also hit the like button, that little thumbs up right below the video, and that will let me know that you like this. Well, okay. That's all for me. I will see you another time.